yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, Netspin, Venmo, Stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash.
Check reparation, 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 check reparation.
Well, if you talking compensation, it's about that time. You get everybody.
All yiggity, and I'm Bigger D, and you know what it is. It's the Keep It Beat podcast, where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it peak. Not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think. That's the reason why I bust down the articles the way that I do. And this one should be no different. So we got the mother of the Louisville shooter who frantically called 911 to warn of his plans, but nobody did anything. I wonder why. It says the mother of the 25-year-old bank employee who killed 5 people and wounded 9 others in the shooting rampage at this Kentucky workplace, which is the Old National Bank in downtown Louisville. I don't know why they tried to take that out. On Monday, had frantically called 911 to report her son's intentions. Emergency calls released on Wednesday showed. It's the calls, one of which came from an employee who witnessed the attack while on a video conference meeting was sharing by the Louisville Metropolitan Police Department hours before hundreds of residents gathered to mourn at a vigil at the city's Muhammad Ali Center. It says police identified the shooter in Louisville as Connor Sturgeon, who was employed at the Old National Bank's downtown branch at the time of the shooting. He was killed by police on Monday morning, amidst a flurry of calls coming in from panicked bank employees as the shooting happened or unfolded. A woman who identified herself as the suspect's mother called into the city's emergency line. Between shaky breaths, she told the operator that she heard from her son's roommate that he had left a note indicating he had a gun and he was headed towards the bank. He never.
Hold on. Between shaky breaths. So what you trying to say? Like you couldn't understand what she was saying?
It was a. It's a. My, my son is on his way. That's what that means. That's my son is on his way, and he's.
So they already setting up the scapegoat. That's why we really didn't understand what she was saying. So then when we went back and re-listened to the tape after the fact, then we were able to put together the bits and pieces of what she said, like a puzzle almost.
So it says, and I quote, he never hurt anyone. He's a really good kid, the woman said, whose name was omitted from the records. We 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 don't even own guns. I don't know where he got the guns from. That's how she said it, because it was the shaky voice. On Monday, Monday's shooting brought the number of police killed by the gun violence in Louisville to 40 in 2023. Okay, well, we don't care about gun violence. Don't try to see the broad scale now. There's all type of gun shootings have been happening, not just this one. Nah, we talking about this one specifically. And it says, and I quote, "We are all in pain right now," Greenberg said to the vigil. "Whether you knew someone of these wonderful people who were killed on Monday or not, we come together this evening to acknowledge that every violent death is tragic." That was so.
There must have not been no black people in there. We usually go and we used to, when we know that it would be black, we go and we talk about the victims and we, because they always let that slide underneath the rug. I'm saying there must have not been none. Because they were all beautiful. They were all beautiful souls.
Okay, we're going to find that out. It said there had been 106 146 mass shootings in the U.S. So what? Don't care. Berkeley, 2 weeks after the Louisville massacre, formed a private student union. And blah. I don't care. No, the family of the gunman, in a statement released on Wednesday, said that he suffered from mental ill issues. Yeah, that he had been actively addressing before his rampage. Right, just didn't take his pills that day, I guess.
but was still able to purchase
Right.
firearms.
In the
But
statement,
if you're black, you're
right.
already disqualified because of your skin.
It says never any warnings or indicators that he was capable of carrying out a mass shooting. Isn't there never?
Yeah, there is. He was taking pills. You just said he had mental illness. Ding
Right,
ding ding.
right, right. It says, but first the community needed to acknowledge the grief and agony. It says it's take time to teach each other what you need, how you do it. Get out of here. Dr. Muhammad Babar, the physician at the University of Louisville Hospital that treated the victims, including the wounded police officer, so what, begged listeners and politicians to come together and address the problem of gun violence. No! Let's address the problem of little Timmys with arsenals of guns in the crib going to shoot shit up.
I
How about
think they
that?
said he had 7 or something like that.
Yeah, I'm sure he had over 5.
When he said, I never known him to have guns, and we didn't
We
have guns. Get
y'all
your lying.
come on now. So y'all telling me his room door always remained closed, locked, and fortified, and you've never seen inside of his room and the arsenal of bullets and guns that he got up in there right next to the Xbox. You ain't seen that.
Cuz said, I think they said, I could be getting this one mixed up with the transvestite. I think they said he just got them within the last 2 weeks. All 5 to 7 guns.
Really? Really? They just came, huh? Okay, I don't believe you, but it's cool. Yeah, I don't think it's no black people in there. Well, actually, check this out. I think it was some black people in there, and it wasn't too many white people because if it was the white people, they would have went into the backstory about what church they went to and what social club they was in, and they would have had like some family testimony on how great they was and the smile that was in their eye every time that they saw them.
But
But
he
we
hit
didn't
him
get
with
none of
the
it.
but he hit him with the they're all just beautiful souls, and
Oh yeah, that dude. Well, maybe they was all Mexican there.
that's what kind of got me. They're all beautiful souls, and whether you knew them or not, and you had somebody involved or not, you just have to shed one tear down your eyelid.
Yeah, that was real general, like real open
Come
and
on,
general.
P, like fam.
Because we didn't get the family testimony or any of that. So maybe they was all Mexican. I mean, looking at the picture right here, it's really Caucasoid. So
No
I
demonization
nope, nope,
of the victim.
mm-mm,
You
mm-mm.
know.
No, but not he was facing issues or conflict at work.
Yeah, none of
he
he been rolled up 2 times, and if
was
he had
bullied.
one
He was
more,
bullied by the black supervisor.
yeah, come on, P.
And we still don't know the details on that, though. We still don't know because this is Louisville, Kentucky. It's a lot of black people in Louisville, Kentucky.
There is though. That was
There's a
the
lot of
only thing making me like, was this a black bank? But then I'm like, man,
it's a lot of black people in Louisville,
it was
Kentucky, though.
too nice. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But
cool.
then they is trying to scapegoat cuz though.
That's what I'm saying. Like
They
they already
is
gave him the
trying
mental
to
illness.
they is trying to scapegoat cuz though.
They already gave it to him. Already gave him the mental
I,
illness.
I think I'm going minority. There's a mixture of Americanos and tethers.
I give you that. I give you that. I give you all that. Really, real talk though. Yeah. Well, listen, I ain't gonna hold y'all, but I'm gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code. You know, I got 4 words for you. It is love. It is the peace. It is the blessings. and it's the Aloha. That means out the door how for sure how. You already know how. And all I want to know is can